fuel. It idles now.
Yeah. It's a little rough there in the beginning, but it needed fuel pressure, so that makes sense. No check engine light yet. It runs great. 10.8 miles we've done here. We got some gas in it. It's not the most powerful V8 in the world, but it's 20 times what it was running on only 6 cylinders. Found a CD that I really like. In fact, I'm gonna rip it. I like her music so much. It's like samba jazz. Nice silky smooth idle. Steering feels good. Can definitely smell some oil. We've got some oil down on the exhaust manifolds probably, so that's what that's gonna be. But it's running great. It really is. Nice low idle now at 500 revs. Before it was over 1,000, I think. So big progress. Update, we got the hood open by removing the wheel and the fender liner, which is now back. Then you can stick a long crowbar up there, find the Bowden cable here at this hood latch, which is seized. So that's why it stretched the cable out so badly. The cable from the union box to the first latch has been replaced, although it's not super recent. It's 2009. Then there's another cable from latch number 1 to latch number 2, and that's this guy right here, also been replaced. It's at 43rd week of 09. And then this latch over here, you can see if I press it, it's nice and easy to push, and it springs right back. This one, which has a sticker on it indicating that it's been replaced, is very hard to press and does not spring back. So that's what stretched out the cable that goes from the union box through the firewall to the hood release handle inside the car. And that cable is original. So that's what needs to be replaced. It's going to add a couple hours labor and more in parts, of course. The fan fell off when we got home, when we got back to the shop here and turned the engine off. It's just spinning freely. The clutch is shot, so it actually spun off of the water pump and fell off in the cowl. So add a fan clutch. That's $300 for the genuine, or $110 for the Bear, but the Bear is FCP Euro, which is in Massachusetts, and getting parts from them takes 2 to 3 weeks. I can overnight it, which is a 4-day delivery. Think about that. I can overnight it, and it takes 4 days. I don't understand that, but that would add $40 in shipping to $120 parts, so that's a better deal. So that's where we are. The E65, ladies and gentlemen. What's up? It's the end of Thursday. Watching the Charlotte Hornets put on a hell of a show here against the Lakers up in Los Angeles. Can Caruso score? He's back after concussion protocol. Out to Montrezl Harrell. Back to the Caruso. I'm just going to call this one out. Kicks it out. LeBron over to Kuzma. Kuzma 3. He just made one. Boom. Money. Second shot in a row. Very nice, Kyle. Anyways, my dad's at In-N-Out picking up dinner. It is 9:13. We stayed up there till after 7 working. We got the car mostly back together, took it on a test drive. Everything ran great. The car's super smooth. The power's back, low idle. It runs awesome. It runs really, really, really well. So then we go to pull the hood release and the cable breaks. We figured out how to open it. Took off the front left wheel and the fender liner, got in there with a pry bar and manually opened the hood release, which is much better than having to saw the grills out with a hacksaw and do it that way. So another $350 in parts and labor to replace the hood cable from, KCP3, very nice, from the hood release handle in the cabin out to the union box in the engine bay needs to be replaced. That's on order. Then the fan and fan clutch spun off because that fan clutch is shot. I don't know how I didn't notice that in my inspection. It felt okay, but obviously it's not. So those parts are on order as well. The owner's disappointed with the extra cost, but thrilled to hear that it runs well. And ultimately it is what it is. You know, it's not my fault. I'm really giving her the best parts and labor rates that I can. I am in the business of selling parts and service, so that's what I do, though my margins are a little bit lower on this. I feel bad. So this is going to end the vlog here. I'm going to eat dinner. I'm going to finish this game. I've got another phone call tomorrow morning. They're coming to install the shower door tomorrow morning. Finally, Peanut's annoyed at all the noise here. So that's too bad. He'll get over it. And that's all I know. So that was Thursday. Tomorrow we're doing some service work for Kerry and his 2002 M5. I think it's an 02. It's black. We're doing rear pads, rotors, parking brake rebuild and adjustment, and then the fuel door lock actuator linkage and motor. So that's going to be tomorrow. Then hopefully I'll get to clean my car up, bring it home for the weekend. And then I fear it's going to be, well, Saturday's going to be fun. We have a Ferrari drive, but the rest of the weekend I fear is going to be a home and car and just life maintenance time. So sometimes you need that. All right, guys, we'll talk on Friday. Good night. Yeah, it's clean.